Bissouma last summer obviously signed for Spurs for 30 million. Had a tough year last year, but all of a sudden this season, Tim, that looks like a bargain.
Outstanding. I think Postecoglou's got to get all the credit for that because he's all of a sudden put the arm around the boy and said, fresh start, no matter what the managers previously felt of you. This is the way we're going to play. I think it will suit your style. I want you to play with a lot of freedom, I want you to drift with the ball like he does. He goes through the holes, it's all right passing it through lines. This boy moves through lines and drives with it, dribbles, sees a pass, wins the ball back, works hard for the team, really enjoying his play. Fans are loving him at the moment, whereas if you asked them at the end of last season, they would have said, we can't get rid of him. I mean, he was a fantastic player at Brighton, and we talked about players who leave Brighton and go to bigger clubs, and it takes some time. This boy's alive now. Fantastic. For me, I mean, it's a big statement because Caicedo's gone for a lot of money, but I think he's got more to his game than Caicedo. Bissouma was always the one. Caicedo's a lot younger, but I just believe he has more facets to his game. I really do.
Yeah, how do you rate him, Sam?
Well, I think as said before, I watched him in his last game against Leeds when I was there last season. And they thrashed us on the day. So, I mean, he was a part of that ability that you saw and thought, well, one season in, new manager brings the best out of him, knows what Tottenham is now. Yeah. To ask a player to move, and everybody expects that they're going to move into a new football club and be what they were at the previous football club. And often it takes and can take a good year or 2 years before you see their very, very best. And obviously nobody's patient enough to do that these days, So I remember Firmino going to Liverpool and saying what a mistake that was. And then 2 years later, what a player this lad is. And that were 2 seasons, not one. You know what I mean? So he's really come to fruition. So he has come to terms with Tottenham and what's expected. And the managers brought the best out of him. So, it looks like a bargain now.